Hey guys, how are you? Vladimir Ribakov here from Traders Academy Club. Welcome to the weekly Forex analysis and forecast for the week of 10 till the 15th of November 2019. Previous week was kind of slower. It was a great week for short-term trading. It was a boring week for swing term trading or medium term trading to ride some trends. It was a week that was basically representing a lot of retraces during the week and less of trend activity. But normally November is an interesting week, and I expect this one to be such as well and to provide us interesting opportunities. So before I dig deeper to the charts, I would like to take the chance and to invite all those of you who watch this channel for the first time to subscribe, and just follow the subscribe button below the video. Leave your comment if you find this video interesting and useful. Hit the like button. It will be a great help to the channel and to the video. Feel free to share the video with anyone who you'd like. It's completely free for the community. And I would like to invite you to join our completely free Telegram channel, where we share on daily basis trading ideas, articles, videos, posts, and much more. And to join the live trading rooms. This is the real deal. That's where things happen real time. So just follow the link below to the live trading rooms. This is where you will be able to find all the trading setups that we discuss live day after day, with all the detailed explanation, backed up with a full trading report explaining exactly what we expect to happen and how we want to work with it. And of course 24/7 Telegram channels support, where you will be able to chat with me and my team and all our experienced traders there. So just follow the links below the video in the description, and I hope to see you there with us. And also this week I decided to bring back the free month's access to Traders Academy Club. All you have to do is to like the video, leave your comment below with your feedback. Let me know what you think about it, or specific setups that I will be talking about soon, and earn yourself the chance to get a free access to Traders Academy Club for a full trading month. And right now what we'll be doing is reviewing the previous week forecast to see what worked, what failed, what's still relevant, or what's irrelevant any longer. As always, on Monday I will publish this text format for the weekly forecast in my blog. Come to vladimirribakov.com on Monday and you would see this post, or just come back to this video, and below in the description and in the comments you would find a direct link that will bring you to the blog, to this post. So right now I would like to go and review the previous week trades. So the first one was the Euro New Zealandian sell opportunities we've been trading. We wanted to see the move inside the range or retraces and sell continuation. Meanwhile, on the Euro versus the New Zealandian, we got the retrace, we got the move down. It never managed to be the next general trend yet. It was still dancing inside this. So the short term worked beautifully. The longer term failed. Basically this trend line tried to break, but now does not hold. So the question is, what's next? My view is still sell the rallies, and I still expect deeper two waves correction, or at least movement inside this range. So sell the rallies is yet my view here. It's important to know that if the price climbs higher here, which could happen and very easily would be acceptable, of course, then I would be looking to sell from the top of the range. Next one on the list was the New Zealandian dollar. This turned to be a complete monster and paid greatly. So we wanted to look with this bearish divergence on a daily chart. We wanted to see deep retraces before we discuss buys again. One of the things we were talking about previous week was the beautiful part of the statistics, thanks to the Forex crystal ball. Let me show you that here. 4 and 6 very powerful days based on the statistics of the Forex crystal ball. And it happened right here. We got a top on the first and all the way down. This was one of the opportunities we enjoyed from in the live trading rooms, where we discussed the false breakout on the 1 hour chart and the hold of this top trend line bearish convergence, and basically we were selling these retraces with the bearish hidden divergence, riding a fantastic sell opportunity. Another way to enjoy such trending conditions after we got the convergence is basically the SRS Pro. The new release also provided amazing opportunities with several ABCD patterns and rides. It happened here, it happened here, it happened here, and the most recent one happened right here. There was a small one, but I didn't manage to enjoy from it, to be honest. And the best part here is, of course, the SRS candles and the beautiful SRS monitor that helps us to work with that. So that's the New Zealand dollar paid. The question is, what's next? Now I am looking for this bullish hidden divergence to form, and the 4-hour chart would have to create two waves for us, and it does so. So I believe that this area is going to be critical area. We have a trend line here. I believe that we are going to hold here and start looking for possible buy opportunities. The best thing here would be to create the low and to start create higher highs, higher lows, to basically return to the bullish trend and then buy retraces for continuation. So we want to see that stopping, blocking, creating the higher highs, higher lows, retraces, and continuing higher. It's important to pay attention here to the possibility of a ranging structure. This or other way around, it doesn't change our view, because we will still be looking to buy the bottom of this possible range. We have a false break on the bottom, false break on the top. This could become a range, and we'll still be looking for that to finish here, to finalize the move, and to provide the next further buy. Australian dollar was our next beautiful sell short term. We had this massive trend line and close to the 200 moving average. We expected to see bearish correction, and we got it holding this area and boom, providing the sells. So how did it look like on the chart? Australian dollar, here we go. So we were holding here, creating this double top since the beginning of the week. Bearish divergence came in place. Beautiful candle structure come in place here, and a correction to the downside. This is a bullish trending structure, so I believe that once we break above the trend line, we should be exposed to further bullish move. It's important to say that it's likely to see the pair dropping lower, ideally to this area, but there is also a very good chance that this trend line will hold, and we would simply go and move down and break further to continue with the rallies. So the way I see that, it's potentially continue short-term move down, lower, but then break above should provide the buy opportunities. So the ideal way to trade it would be, of course, get this move, get a clear divergence, and look for the buys opportunities. And to join back the trend, one of the tools, the best tools that I have to do so is the SRS Pro, which I showed before with New Zealand dollar. Right now, as we can see, the 4-hour and the 1-hour both bearish, and this is pretty much what happens here. And basically, once this ends, right? Let's assume this is the continuation. This ends, it will start to become bullish, right? The 4-hour and the 1-hour would become bullish as well, and this would, this would be the great time to start looking for the reversals and for the buys. So SRS Pro, to ride the longer term trend, the one that we have from the daily, this is how we do it. We're waiting for it to turn bullish and start looking for our setups. Okay, next one on our list, Euro dollar. Same story like with the New Zealand and the Australian dollar. Basically, we're looking for this divergence to create, daily divergence to complete, and start the move down. Let's take a look how it goes here, the Euro dollar. So here we are, block the 4-hour chart divergence. Daily divergence was completed as well. and we got a beautiful engulfing and the move down. So the biggest question is what's next. This is a bullish trending structure by making the higher highs, higher lows, even though we don't really have a third high. It's a double top, which breaks this area and should continue lower technically, but we definitely have to pay attention to this bullish hidden divergence. And the concern here would be if we suddenly go straight below 61.8. If it continues straight below 61.8, closes and holds below, game over. If it holds the 61.8, what I will want to see here, this divergence turning around, and then basically 3 higher highs, 3 higher lows, and buy retraces. So as you can see, it's kind of 50-50 right now, but one thing is obvious and clear. If we break, just put it correctly the lines, if we break through the 61.8 and hold below, game over for the bullish setup. We will have to be neutral and see what's coming next. But at that stage, I would not be surprised if we will actually try to fight this area and to create some buy opportunities. If the bullish hidden divergence ticks up with the 4-hour chart divergence turning around, this could be interesting buy opportunity. So this is for the euro versus the dollar, and of course, as if we simply cross below the 61 and hold below, game over. Don't forget it. Very, very important. Next one on the list was the pound New Zealandian. Wanted to see the daily breakout in the 4-hour chart making the higher highs, higher lows. Let's see where do we stand with that. 4-hour chart, the daily broke the trend line. 4-hour chart broke the trend line and now creating the higher highs, higher lows. So my personal view is bullish. I expect the pair to continue higher. Our next one is the euro versus the Canadian, where I expect a deeper correction of the weekly cycle, the weekly triple cycle. So I wanted to see the deep retrace and buys. 4-hour chart make the move, and 1-hour chart to create the 2 waves. So here we are. The 1-hour chart created the 2 waves. A bit deeper, yes, but it is here in play. 4-hour chart is a bullish hidden divergence as well, with its own correction, so far holding. The way I see that, break above this falling trend line, and we should be continuing upside. As long as we are above this rising channel, lower boundaries, my view is bullish, and I'll be looking for buy opportunities there. Australian versus the franc was looking for sell, was looking for the 4-hour chart to create lower highs, lower lows. Let's see where do we stand with that. So we are basically dancing around the same zone. Nothing really happened during the week, mainly back and forth, back and forth. So the way I would want to work with that is, first of all, go and break below the channel, below the rising trend line, and go and create the lows. So we have 2 ways to work with that here, or breaking this move, creating the convergence, and then sell the rallies. The other move, alternatively here, it's false breakout and then convergence and sells. That's the 2 ways to work with the Aussie franc for during the week. And yep, I expect, as long as this zone holds, I expect this slow down to provide us some sell opportunities on the coming weeks. So that was the previous week opportunities. Now let's see where do we stand with the current week and what are the new opportunities we have. So the first one, dollar yen, basically making a nice triple cycle, triple descending cycle here coming in play. 2 critical zones, one of them is here, the other one is where I personally more interested, just here. The other one is right here, slightly above the 110. That's personally where I would want to see that go, but not sure the market would be able to provide that. From one of these areas, we'll be looking for heavy sells, as the daily developing a divergence and the weekly developing a bearish hidden divergence. So the next several weeks should be very, very, very interesting. Meanwhile, the short-term bullish pressure is yet on. So here is what we face right now on the dollar yen. We have one false breakout, which currently is in play. We might go and create a second false breakout. And then basically, once we create the lower lows after the false breakout, it will be convergence and looking for the sells. The alternative here is looking for bearish trend change, lower highs, lower lows, and then sell the rallies. Remember, bearish trend change after false breakout and creation of lower lows, convergence, or 3 lower highs, lower lows, which stands for the definition of trend. So this is for the dollar yen. 2 days I will pay attention to 13 to 15 by end of the week, and if it will not hold here, then we have the 21st monster days. This zone is going to be critical. Every rally comes should be fighting immediately with some bearish appearance. We will definitely look for one of the scenarios. Once again, we'll repeat that, or another false breakout and move down with the convergence, or lower highs, lower lows, and sell the rallies. So dollar yen is one of the new opportunities we have on the list. Next one is the pound versus the dollar. Would be interested in short-term sells. The main reason here is not coming from the cycle, but bearish hidden divergence from the weekly, bearish hidden divergence and structure from the daily, lower highs, lower lows, bearish hidden divergence. This trend line, it's there. I believe we can go and get it closer to this zone. Right now we are developing expansion of this corrective cycle. 100 should be less valuable here because the legs are not equal. The second leg is already much longer than the first, as you can see. That means likely we can see the pound dollar aiming towards the 161.8, and as long as this trend line holds, break above that will invalidate. As long as it holds, my view is bearish. The 1 hour chart, we can see also the beautiful structure of the lower highs, lower lows, creating the bearish trend pressure. So sell the rallies is my plan for pound versus the dollar. Again, the SRS Pro could be classical opportunity here to ride the trend with range breakouts, or my favorite style, as if you follow me, you definitely know that the ABCD. So every retraces here with ABCD should be great sell opportunities. Definitely worth to watch, and the trending conditions could be followed and respected, and basically to provide us great opportunity using trend riding systems. Last one on the list is the Australian versus the Kiwi. Basically what happened with this pair, the first leg broke the trend line. I wanted during the week to see how this divergence reflects, but it was holding still in a bullish structure. So that brings back the bullish structure, the two waves correction and the breakout. That makes me think that we are developing the second leg right now. This is the second leg. I believe we are going towards the 61.8, or at least closer to that. So as long as this trend line holds, my view is bullish. I expect further continuation. Right now on the 4 hour chart, we got the first leg here, which was a cycle by itself on the 1 hour. I believe it's developing the next cycle. So my personal view is buy retraces should be a good opportunity for the New Zealandian dollar. We also have this trend line, and as long as it's holding, buy retraces should provide some nice opportunity for the Australian versus the Kiwi. If I said the dollar before, I'm sorry, I meant the Kiwi. So that's the interesting Forex opportunities, the way I find them right now by weekend. And of course, there will be many more during the week, and I'll share it with you in the live trading room. So you are invited to join us in Traders Academy Club with the link below the video in the description, and to enjoy from all the opportunities day after day, backed up with full trading report. So now we are into the commodities. Natural gas, we have been riding an amazing rally for the buys. Game over for this one, as it has created now a divergence on the daily and the 4 hour chart. So basically it's a great final cash out until the next opportunity comes in play. Oil, after the break of this trend line, the idea was looking for the buys, not too much happened with the oil, but after creating the higher highs, as you can see, every retrace provided us the buy opportunity. The way I see that, retraces still should provide buy opportunities. Maybe they can go a bit deeper than that, right? But the bullish view remains on. I expect the oil to continue and go higher. And the one that comes back into play is the gold, which we took a little break with that, but my bearish view remains on. So what happens here is basically we now create the structure of the lower highs, lower lows, and basically the last hidden divergence comes and holds in play. We break above the rising trend line and this triangle, and my personal view is we should expect it to continue further down. So dropping to the 4-hour chart, we can see right now Bollinger Bands, 20 candles right. I would not be surprised if we would see some little corrections and then looking for further sell opportunities. As I guess correctly, the SRS Pro could definitely help here with that, with the double waves breakouts to provide a beautiful sell opportunity. So if we face the corrections, of course, assuming our windows, our monitors remain bearish, and we will be looking for the sell opportunity. So gold is great opportunity to follow on the coming week. Now I've been examining the indices. A lot of requests come to me about the indices. As much as I would like to trade them right now, I do not see currently a setup. What I would want to see here, as we, for example, the S&P, is another false breakout, and then if we break below the trend line and create lower lows, then we will be talking about it as a sell during the week in the live trading rooms. Meanwhile, as I create the video, there is no setup available, so it will not be as an official opportunity yet. During the week, things might change and we might enjoy from this opportunity. So I would like to quickly remind you, if you find the video useful, interesting, and the ideas helpful, hit the like button, leave your comment below in the video, and earn yourself a full fair chance to get a 1 month access to Traders Academy Club and to enjoy from everything we have to offer. Trading, live trading rooms, trading reports, detailed trading reports, the Telegram channels, the media zone, everything we have available for our members. 1 full month. All you have to do is to like the video and to leave your feedback in the comment section to show your support back basically in the work that is done for you for free, completely free. So that's pretty much it. And if you are interested to trade with the SRS and to join our SRS family, to enjoy from all these amazing opportunities as I just shared with you, and many more that we enjoy during the week, then the link is available for you below the video. There is an option to get it completely free with the Brokers program, so just follow the link below in the description and enjoy your SRS Pro copy. It is an amazing creation and I'm sure you would find it simply fantastic. So thank you very much for your time watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the opportunities and trading ideas shared with you. For any question, I'm available for you below in the comments. You can also contact me in the Telegram. You can also contact my team and to ask everything you need. We will be more than happy to assist and help. Thank you very much for your time. I wish you a fantastic weekend and trading week to come. Yours, Vladimir Ribakov, Traders Academy Club. Ciao for now.